Okay, now we're just going to take a look at strictly sharpness, and we're going to turn on the BXO machine and see what it has to say about sharpness criteria. Bitty, 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 ready to go. Okay, what about the sharpness of this hunting blade? What's your recommendation? Bitty, 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 bitty. Not sharp, not sharp. Error, error, error. Score of 9, score of 9. Well, that's a hunting blade. I mean, it's actually top rated by all the professionals. It's made in the USA. It's Gerber. It's does not compute, does not compute. Sharpness low, error, error, error. Well, what about its other empirical criteria? I mean, how useful it is. You can chop trees down with it. I mean, it's just so useful. You can basically build yourself a shelter out of it. Does not compute, error, error, criteria, criteria, criteria. Okay, so all you understand is sharpness, huh? Okay. Let's take a look at this one. This was actually made in Sakai, Japan. I know it's sharp, so it's going to rate really high. So let's see what you think about it. It's made in Sakai City. It's a Spyderco. It's a police model. I wonder what you think about it. Bitty, 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 bitty. High sharpness. Rating 62. Very, very sharp. Very sharp. What about its other empirical criteria? I mean, this is for self-defense and kind of like a pocket knife for self-defense. Does not compute. Does not compute. Those criteria are not in my database. Those empirical criteria are not in my database. Not in my database. Error, error, error. Okay, shut up with that. Let's go on to the next one. Now, this is a steak knife, and let me see what you think about it. And let me turn you back on. Ready to go. What is your evaluation of this one? Bitty, 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 bitty. Sharpness 25. What about using it for, hunting or survival? Does not compute, does not compute. That is not my database. Only sharpness, transmission, distortion, vignetting, and chromatic aberration. What about using it for, does not compute, does not compute. It is not part of my empirical criteria, which only involves sharpness, transmission, distortion, vignetting, and chromatic aberration. Bitty, 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 bitty. Error, 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 error. Okay, here we go. So you have no recommendation about any of these as far as, where I should use them or what they're good for or whether, overall it's awesome, like this one would be great for a certain thing or this one great for an error, 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 not part of my database, not part of my database, cannot recommend, error, 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 error. Do you get the point? Am I done with the analogies? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yeah. Please have a sense of humor. You get where I'm going with this? Yeah. Newbies and goofs that are learning about lenses, if you base some nonsense criteria and a chart where you can have an extremely excellent lens rated below subpar, you can have a genius lens rated at the level of a retard lens, newbies aren't going to buy it. Do you get that point? Yes. So, in fact, the website does make recommendations, both explicitly and implicitly, by rating lenses, and then putting all the other little lenses as dots on a chart. Well, this lens rates below 50%. I mean, that means it's in the lower half. No, actually, that's the top best lens ever made. Every professional on earth agrees that this lens is bleeping awesome. No, no, no. This website, BXO here, he doesn't agree with you. Now, he's got some criteria, and he says that it doesn't make the grade. BS. Do you get it already? Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? I mean, honestly, how hard do you have to drive home a simple point? But I can see how people can be intimidated. They see the empirical criteria and they go, well, this site must be right. They've got five judgment criteria to say that this lens isn't that great. No, it doesn't mean anything. Okay? Every professional on earth laughs at this website. They know it's nonsense. They know what's good. They know what's bad. They've been using most or all of the lenses out there. They know what's good and they know what isn't. Okay? You believe whatever it is you want to believe. Okay? And I'm telling you that this website is dangerous. The same way that Froboy, and I can actually agree with him partially, says that Rockwell, that his website is dangerous. I can tell you that Froboy should be agreeing with me, unless he's paid by them, which I can't say that. I mean, I have no idea. But this website is dangerous, because it is recommending you buy stuff that is not necessarily what you want, and it's rating awesome lenses as crappy lenses, and it's rating crappy lenses as awesome lenses. And if this doesn't define BS, then nothing does. Okay? I tried to make a comedy bit out of this, but I hope you got the point. It is implicitly and explicitly recommending lenses as either good or bad by putting them in little dots on a chart. Well, this lens is bad. It's way down here. This lens up here is actually crap. And this lens that they rated down here is actually awesome. Well, I can't believe you because I got empirical criteria that says you're wrong. Good. I tell you what, you buy that crappy lens that's rated really high, okay? And then come back to me and tell me how awesome it is after you've been using it for a few days, okay? You do that. Okay? Awesome. You make up your own mind, alright? By the way, I'm not selling anything. The website is selling stuff. Other people are selling stuff. I'm not selling anything. Well, maybe information, but the information is free. Okay? I'm glad I've actually made so many of you people happy. I'm actually not angry or upset at all. You can call me the angry photographer. Most of that is actually just PTSD. Not anger at all. I'm not angry at anybody. But I hate to see people piss their money away on junk or buy stuff off of a really, really bad recommendation. I mean, yeah, that does piss me off. So, you know, do whatever you want, but make up your own mind, make a logical choice, weigh the criteria, and you need to know that some people have a ferret in the game, a horse in the game, you know. They're selling something. There's something they're peddling, okay? And I ain't peddling nothing. So you believe whatever it is you want. Anyway, I love you, and I'll catch y'all later.